Hello and welcome everyone back to the channel. I am so grateful that you are joining me here today and looking forward to getting these messages for the month of April of 2024 for you. So if you're not subscribed to the channel already, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss any videos like this. And if you are subscribed, thank you so much. I'm glad to have you a part of the family here on the channel. Today we don't have any cards flipped over for you to select from because sometimes I just feel called to let you use your intuition that much more by choosing the piles without using your other senses, like your sight if you're seeing certain colors or an image on there. That can use your intuition too, but when the cards are flipped over like this, you really have to trust yourself about that pull that you're feeling with the energy of the card. So go ahead and choose whichever of the three piles that you do feel your intuition calling you to, and you can find the timestamp for your group in the description box below. And of course, I'll see you there with your message. Welcome, pile number one, to the month of April and to your reading for the month of April. You know that you can trust yourself because you selected your pile with your intuition, and we're going to get those messages from your spiritual team, from your higher self, however the messages want to come through today. So if you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe. If you are subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing and joining me here again. Let's flip these tarot cards over and take a look at your oracle cards as well. So we have the Page of Cups in the reverse, Queen of Wands, Eight of Wands right there in the center, and it is in the reverse. So you could be feeling a little bit of an energy of stagnancy right now. Six of Wands coming out in the reverse. And last but not least, we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. So there's a lot of messages coming through. I want to look at your oracle cards as well. But again, you could be feeling that energy of stagnation, like something is not moving forward as quickly as you had hoped, or not moving forward in the excitement and the energy and the direction that you were expecting it to when we see the Eight of Wands. Also, it sounds like some kind of hopes being dashed is what Spirit is saying. We also have the Six of Wands in the reverse. So that could be you feeling like you're not going to be successful. You're not going to be able to pull this out. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. You could also be worried about finances and money, not getting funding for something, not getting backing, not getting support. And the Page of Cups is in the reverse also. So again, it feels like something that was budding. It could be a relationship, it could be an opportunity, but it feels like something that was a hope for you, because the page is all about potential. And the Queen of Wands, it feels like this is what you were envisioning for yourself, being successful, being the star, being the center of the show, having that person talk to you, want you, desire you, the opportunity coming for you, being the winner. It feels like these are your hopes right here with the Queen of Wands, which is a lot of strength, a lot of powerful energy, taking charge, being the one that people look to, being the one that people go to. Let's get out your oracle cards and get a more full picture of this, because right now it feels like there's something that you're doubting. And again, let's be clear, Spirit is not saying that this won't work out and that you won't have your success eventually. But it feels like you're entering the month of April with some uncertainty about this situation. Okay, we have bag, something important such as a new job or a raise. So that's like that Nine of Pentacles being in the reverse over there, wanting to be in your bag, wanting to be in the pocket, wanting to secure yourself financially, secure an opportunity, secure something for yourself. And it's like you thought you had it all tied up. It's like you should have been the Queen of Wands. This should have been certainly yours, but now you're kind of experiencing some doubt. And that can be really natural. And doubt is not a sign of failure. That's really natural. So we'll see what other messages come through from Spirit. But something important to you. Okay. Also getting a message that you could be keeping things bottled up at this time. Or maybe it's like in the month of April, you're not ready to express yourself about something that you're working on because you want to make sure that you have it off the ground and successful before you speak out about it. Yeah, Spirit is showing me someone at the store, and it's like it's not yours until it's in the bag, until you've checked it out, you've paid for it, it's in the bag, and now you're walking out, and then these cards might turn in the upright, and then you might have that financial success you were looking for, that breakthrough. You might have the success and be excited to share it with other people. So you might want to let something get off the ground first. It's like you're keeping something close to your chest in the month of April that is a great excitement for you, is a great success for you, but you're not ready to share about this yet. And with the Page of Cups, they're showing me like a plant that's just starting out. So this could be something that's very near and dear to you, where you have planted the seeds and you're working on it, but you don't want to share it while it's in that vulnerable state. If someone just walked by and stepped on a small plant, they could just do that while they're walking by, and it would never get past that point. So it's like you don't want to give anyone the opportunity to stomp out your joy, your thoughts, your hopes. So you're being careful about how you move with this situation. We also have the card February, the month card coming out. I do feel like the purple could be significant for you on this card for some reason. Maybe even like the colors of a logo for a business or something like that is what Spirit is bringing through for some of you. Months of the year is standing out on this card. So again, this feels like something that is just budding and blossoming, but it's something that would continue on throughout your year. So February could be a significant month for you when you began this project. There's also a message coming through about the cold. They're showing me the Five of Pentacles, so you could feel like you had to start this journey on your own, or hold the hope for this situation in your own mind without encouragement for others. This is the wind blowing here, so it's like the wind in your sails. So you should start to see movement forward on whatever the situation is soon, but February could be a significant month for you. For example, maybe where you had the idea about a money opportunity, or where you got hired at a new job and things haven't been going your way yet, but things are going to pick up momentum there. Could also be someone's birthday month, and that would just be a confirmation from Spirit that you are headed in the right direction. So take that how it resonates for you. We also have the card Lion, time to act. Yeah, so again, with the Eight of Wands being in the reverse, it feels like you are the lion. We often see the lion on the Strength card in the tarot. The lion, this is an important message coming through from Spirit, a channeled message. The lion does not have to ask for permission. The lion is known as the king of the jungle. People come to the lion for permission. So with the Eight of Wands in the reverse, if you have been looking in other directions for permission or a signal to move on something in the month of April, you are going to step into your lion energy, and your spiritual team is encouraging you to do that, letting you know that it's time to act in the month of April. And you know when it's time to act. You do not have to wait on someone else's permission, because you are the lion. You can take this down. Like if you have doubt in a situation, you can take this down. The lion can secure the bag. So we have wind chimes, peace and harmony. It's a beautiful energy coming off of this card. We do have that purple again in the background. I feel like you'll be getting a lot of spiritual messages in the month of April that bring you soothing, that bring you peace. Your spiritual team could be communicating with you through music quite a lot during this month. I'm also feeling like the wind chimes will specifically be a sign for you this month. So you might hear people talking about wind chimes. All of a sudden you might notice them in your neighborhood or places that you're walking around. There will just be wind chimes, and you might literally hear messages in the wind, because you have the wind blowing over there, and then the wind chimes. So it's also like the wind is coming in to support you in getting that movement. Again, we talked about the wind in the sails with that card. And of course, the wind chimes don't make music without the wind. So there could also be some support coming in, but that could be from your spiritual team, or it could be from people in the physical world during the month of April. But whatever happens, they want you to know that you are the lion, so you have more power in this situation than you think. This could also really be tied to that Queen of Wands energy, encouraging you to have more confidence in yourself and in your situation. And it's like you do have this confidence somewhere, but maybe letting it out more, because the lion is not afraid to be known as the king of the jungle. Everyone knows that. And it's like, as soon as you come into this energy of the Six of Wands, if this was in the upright, the success, the empowerment, you are going to find peace and harmony there by stepping into your strength in the month of April. But definitely messages coming through from your spiritual team, especially through music and seeing the wind chimes as a sign. So if you were to see them and you were thinking about something, you know, that would be guidance from your spiritual team. So let me know in the comments if that is your message. That's really specific. We also have the card Success. And again, you have the Six of Wands in reverse, which is just such a beautiful card. So it's like you just need to grow in trusting in yourself to experience that success in the month of April. But regardless if this is a situation, business opportunity, relationship, success is guaranteed. I'm also hearing stars in your eye with this card. So you could be looking up to someone, again, giving more power to someone else than you truly need to. Because again, they're reminding you that you're the lion and you decide when it's time to act. It feels like that's a very important message for you in the month of April. And then we have the card Jug, lighthearted, carefree time. So with the jug, this is a pouring out. And of course, in a jug, there's going to be liquid in there, water, something to drink. It's representing the emotions, like the Page of Cups as well. Yeah, this card is very reminiscent of the Page of Cups, because in the traditional tarot, the page is holding out that cup. And of course, a page is one of the youngest people in the suit. So it's that young, lighthearted, carefree energy before adult life gets the best of you. Choosing to believe again, choosing to believe in your power, choosing to believe in your abilities. Yeah, so it feels like if you do have any doubts, or if you're playing things close to your chest right now, that during the month of April, you will start to open up and start to come into these energies and start to see your success unfold and be able to enter that lighthearted and carefree time, no matter what the situation is. And you'll be less focused on the material at the end of the month and more focused on your spiritual side and your inner world, and just knowing that the money, the material things, they're already there for you. They're already guaranteed for you. And when you know that, they will naturally appear in your life because you're guaranteed success, pile one. Okay, let's look at your other oracle cards. So let's take a look at this one first. This card, I asked Spirit, what is something that you are going to overcome in the month of April of 2024? And you got the possum card, which says diversity and plurality. It's a possum, but it looks like a rat. So you could have been not trusting some people in your life, or again, not trusting this circumstance, not trusting if something was going to grow and flourish in your life. And this is something that you're going to overcome. So you're going to overcome that doubt. Diversity, but that also makes me think of adversity. Plurality is like the duality inside of yourself, is the message that Spirit is bringing through. So if you've been of two minds in yourself, if you've had indecision about whether or not to move forward with something, with that Eight of Wands being in the reverse, you are going to find strength in your own thoughts and in your own mind, and you are going to realize that it's time to act and be able to move forward. So you're going to overcome any diversity if you're afraid to speak out about something because you have a different opinion than everyone else, for example. If other people are not on the same page, you're going to overcome that. If you're feeling a duality within yourself, being of two minds, you're going to be able to overcome that in the month of April. Okay, so that's what you'll overcome. And this is the card for advice about how to take care of yourself during the month of April, and it says let go. Also very drawn to that orangish kind of a color on that tree there at the top. So that's like the Queen of Wands. It feels like, again, your power is going to be growing in this month. There is a person down here that you can hardly see getting some sleep. So sleep might be really important to you during the month of April. But the card says let go. It is now time to let go of all that no longer serves you. Free the pent-up energy inside of you and imagine it leaving your body as you breathe deeply. Forgive disappointments and pains. Do not allow bitterness in. Let go of control and allow for that which needs to die so that you may blossom once more. Again, so with the Page of Cups, we keep on talking about something blossoming, and the more that you let go, that can be letting go of a past energy, letting go of a past disappointment, letting go of the things that you've had to overcome. But I'm also hearing letting go of keeping yourself so grounded in the physical reality and leaning more into your spiritual side in the month of April with this light, subtle purple. It's like Spirit has been trying to talk to you, but you're not hearing it so much because you're feeling like you have to work things out on your own in this Nine of Pentacles energy. That's a very worldly energy. That is a making it happen for yourself energy. And there will be action that you take with the Lion, but there's also guidance to make that easier for you. So it's like letting go of your past patterns of the way that you felt like this needed to happen for you and following those signs that you're going to be getting in the month of April, because you're going to free up that pent-up energy that's inside of you. Okay, so that's you coming into that Queen of Wands energy. That's you stepping into your power, into your passion, into your light, feeling your sense of direction and being drawn, like how you had to be drawn to this pile by faith and not by sight. You didn't really have an image to pick from, but you knew intuitively that this was your path and this was your pile. Okay, and this card, Wild and Wonderful. This is the advice from Spirit for this month of April, and it says, why focus on limitations and realism? That's what we were just talking about, focusing on the material world. Breakthroughs and miracles require no linear explanation or method. Unexplainable and illogical magic happens every day. So that's exactly what we were just talking about. These are energies that you have been rooted in, but the light, the miracle, the magic is literally inside of you. So in the month of April, the advice from Spirit, the encouragement is to stop looking with your eyes so much at the physical world and feel. Use your other senses that are available to you, because then you will see how wild and wonderful and full of magic this world is, and things that you've been trying to get off the ground and get in the flow with are going to happen for you if you can get into that energy. And it says, why focus on realism. Again, so you've been too caught up in the material world, and they're encouraging you to get in touch with your spiritual side to be able to flow. And this is your last card, pile number 1, and you have the card abundance. So this is something that is upcoming for you in the month of April. And we do have the purple again, which is so funny. So grapes, if you like eating grapes, even though that sounds funny, that could actually be something that helps you, eating grapes specifically. Or it could just be a confirmation from your spiritual team. Like maybe the last time you were eating grapes, they were sitting there with you and you had a thought that is going to bring you abundance, something like that. But it's actually very specifically connected to the grapes. And the grapes grow on the vine. So it's like you have support. There's an amulet here. You have protection. The moon is on the card as well. Again, encouraging you to get in touch with your intuition to be led to your path of abundance at this time. And there is change coming up, 2 and 3, that also, that's the number of partnership and the number of expansion. Of course, they can mean different things, but in this context, that's what Spirit is communicating. And it also adds up to the number 5. So again, expecting people in the month of April to offer you some support from your spiritual team or from someone physical, like we talked about earlier, and the 5 being the number of change. So you can expect all of these cards that are in the reverse to kind of get into the upright energy and see abundance in your life in the month of April. I hope that was really helpful for your upcoming month, pile number 1. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like the video to help other people find it before you head out. And I look forward to seeing you in another one. Welcome, pile number 2, to the month of April and to your reading for the month of April. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss videos like this. And if you are subscribed, thank you so much for joining the community. There is a little bit of a storm going on in the background, so hopefully that doesn't pick up on the camera too badly, but the reading must go on. So let's start by turning over these tarot cards, and then we have a lot of oracle cards, and we will talk everything through. I hope you're doing really well, pile number 2. And I say that, and here's the Tower card. Are you laughing right now? What is going on in your life when we see the Tower card? I don't know, but we're going to talk about it. Let's not worry about it yet. Okay, so we have the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, the Page of Wands in the reverse. I love these cards, by the way. This is the 9 of Wands in the reverse, okay, and the Tower in the upright, and the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. It's interesting that we have the 8 of Pentacles over here and the 7 of Pentacles over here. All of your cards are in reverse except the Tower. We're going to look at your oracle cards and get a lot more information. But it feels like if this is a transition, it may not be the way that you wanted it to occur in the month of April, but you do want this change to happen. Okay, because we have the 9 of Wands in the reverse and it's at the center. So Spirit is showing me right now someone with their hand on their head, kind of sitting down, hunched over. On the traditional tarot and the 9 of Wands, the person has a bandage on their head and they're kind of beat up. They've been through some things. So with this being in the reverse, it could be information from your spirit team that this is going to be relieved, that it's going to be leaving your life with the Tower. But also, no matter what, you've been through some things if we're seeing the 9 of Wands here, but you could be tired of that energy because it's in the reverse. So again, you could want this to leave your life. And with the 7 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles, okay, and then the Page of Wands is in the reverse. So it feels like in April, there's something that you had been working on or putting your hope in and continuously trying to find new ways to make this work. This is an interesting message for the month, but I'm just going to give what Spirit gives us here. So something where you've continually been trying to make this work, right? Whether this is a relationship or a business, whatever it is, trying to find new ways, trying to get creative with it. But now you're tired and you just need things to change or something to leave your life. And you're at the point with the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles that you don't care how much you invested in this situation anymore. You don't care how much you're going to have to lose if you walk away from this situation anymore. It just feels like more of a gain for your mental health to go ahead and let this go out of your life. And no matter what, when we see the Tower, it's just going to feel, I don't think that's the greatest way to say it, but it's just going to feel as bad as you resist it, right? Because the Tower is there only when Spirit has to remove something from our lives for our greatest good. And we can get caught up from the ego perspective about holding this together, but the Tower is not built on a strong foundation, so it's not going to last. No matter how many times you approach this from a new angle, it's not going to work because the Tower is not built on the firm foundation. And in the traditional tarot, we have the people jumping out with fire in the building, right? Because it's like the longer you wait, the more you resist, the harder it is with that Nine of Wands energy. Okay, let's look at your oracle cards. I want to get more information for you. We have Horseshoe, good luck. Okay, I like to see that. I want to have something good that we can talk about for the month of April. So you do have the flowers on the card. Spirit is saying that someone might be giving you your flowers, meaning giving you your compliments. And good luck. It feels like you're going to be finding something of value to you. So that could actually be money. Or I'm hearing for some of you, you could be finding like an heirloom, like at a family home or something like that. If that's you, let me know in the comment section because that's really specific. But Horseshoe, also someone in this pile could actually like horses. You may get an opportunity to work with horses, or that might be something that helps you to feel grounded and connected when you're going through difficult times. So I feel like that could be something, and definitely getting out in nature for all of you. But the good luck, Spirit is specifically saying finding something. So you could be finding an answer, again, finding an heirloom, finding an object, finding something of value, finding physical money. But it's like you're going to find something because good luck is finding you. Yes, it's like encouraging this Page of Wands energy to come back out, wanting to give you that spark of life again if you've been through the Nine of Wands situation. And we have Bow. You are highly thought of. And that's interesting to see you are highly thought of when we were just talking about the Horseshoe and someone giving you your flowers and giving you your compliments. So that's good news coming in. It's like you're going to be getting a lot of pick-me-ups in the month of April. If you've been feeling any kind of struggle or lack or frustration, you're going to be getting a lot of outside pick-me-ups, encouragement from other people. And we have Leg, stepping into a new experience. So with the card Leg, Spirit was saying like the next leg of your race. It's like, again, transitional time with the Tower. You're moving into the next leg of your race and you're ready for it. There's a lot of strength on this leg. You can see how muscular it is. The way it's extended looks like this person is running, and Spirit said the next leg of your race. So you could feel like you've been running from something for a long time, and now you're ready to face it. Now you're ready to deal with it. Now you're ready to navigate it. You have the wisdom, you have the strength, you have the preparation. Everything that you've been through was preparing you for this moment. And now you're stepping into a new experience. That can also just be stepping into a new way of thought, a new perspective on a situation that changes things for you. Sometimes it's not the situation that changes, it's our mind that changes. And it gives us a new experience. You can be standing in the same place and have a brand new experience, seeing all the good luck that's in the world. But however you've navigated this, it's like people think that you've navigated this with a lot of grace, with a lot of class, with a lot of beauty. People are very impressed with you. Okay, and we also have Needle and Thread. A sincere wish will be granted. Again, so if you're looking for relief in some area, that's coming in for you in the month of April. But this card always makes me think that you're very unique. Needle and thread. Also very precise. You operate with precision. I feel like Spirit is bringing through a message for you that whatever you've done in this situation, it's absolutely the best that you could do. It's the best that anyone could do. You made great choices. It's like they want to encourage you to trust yourself and know that you've done your best. Okay, and also needle and thread. It can be hard to get the thread through the needle. It can be difficult, like that Nine of Wands energy, but the thread is through the needle here. So, and Nine of Wands is also talking about something nearing an ending. So again, it's like if you need something to come through, it's coming through for you in the month of April. And it might feel really unexpected. It might not look like it's going to work out. You've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. But even in this Tower moment, if there's chaos and confusion, somehow you're going to come out of the month of April with the needle threaded, so you're ready to go, and stepping into that new experience with strength. Good luck. So something that's looking like it might not pay off is going to pay off for you. We also have bread. Period of prosperity and abundance. It's so interesting. You got some kind of possibly difficult cards with your tarot, but all of your tea leaf cards here are amazing. I mean, good luck, and then period of prosperity and abundance. The bread, you're going to be getting something that sustains you on your journey. So even if you are going through a difficult time, you're going to have something that helps you through that. And the last tea leaf card, we've got more oracles to look at, is feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Okay, so this card could be representing the person, place, or thing that is leaving your life with that Tower moment. But in this moment, Spirit is encouraging you to not focus on whatever this is, because a feather is so light. A feather just kind of floats and blows away in the wind, right? So whatever this is that's undependable, unreliable, it's upsetting you, it's letting you down, you're putting in more effort than what this person, place, or thing is giving back to you, it's leaving with the Tower. And when it leaves, you're going to be in a much better position than you thought that you would be. Okay? Yeah, that's why they're saying don't worry about what you've already invested. Don't worry if it looks like it's not going to work out, because it is. And you can put the wands down. You don't have to work so hard anymore. You're going to have good luck in the month of April. Let me know if this is helping you, pile number 2. Don't forget to hit subscribe if this is your message and you want to get more videos like this, all right? This card is meant to be advice from Spirit for this month for you, and we have energetic pull. So you're going to be feeling pulled in different directions. Some of you could also be feeling like you are not from this planet, right? Like you are not an earthling. This card looks very esoteric and otherworldly. It's a moon pixie. So again, emotions could be getting the best of you at this time. Old cycles are breaking away, and you feel the energetic pull, so go with it. A true master knows that you create through your actions. Do not hesitate when you feel the energy pulling you. Follow it fearlessly and move worlds. So yeah, otherworldly stuff going on. Move worlds. Again, it's like I was talking about earlier. Sometimes it's your mind that's giving you the new experience. Yeah. Wow, you have a lot of beautiful energy coming in. It feels kind of like a confusing month almost, because the energy is so all over the place. But Spirit is really encouraging you to trust. And how to take care of yourself this month is what I pulled this card for. And it says breathe in. Our breath responds to what we are feeling and experiencing throughout our day. Practice taking deep, full breaths at a normal pace. Once you have a rhythm, breathe at this pace as you go about your day, checking in on yourself periodically. Deep breathing can help us navigate stressful events like the Tower, bring relaxation and peace. So breathing in, I'm sorry again if you can hear that storm in the background, it's kind of picking up out there, but okay, breathe in. Spirit is communicating that sometimes when we're in tense moments like that Nine of Wands and the Tower energy, that sometimes we literally hold our breath and we hold a lot of tension in our shoulders. But look at how beautiful that card really is. It looks so soothing and so peaceful. And it's interesting because the colors on this card are very similar to the colors that we see up there at the top of the tower. So it's like Spirit encouraging you to not look so much at the tower circumstances and the things that are falling apart below, but looking up at the peaceful sky. And it's very interesting that the storm is picking up so heavily when I'm doing your pile, and in the other pile, it was completely quiet. And it'll probably quiet down again for the next pile. But for you, there's a lot going on. There's chaos, there's recklessness, but we have to keep going. And we have to breathe in, which is taking in the world around you. And a lot of times, even when there's a storm, you can look at the sky and see a really beautiful sky and a really beautiful landscape. And after the storm, there's always a clearing. So you're going to come out much more successful on the other side than you thought you were. Which is so funny because we also have the card success for you. But let's look at this one. This is what you're overcoming in the month of April, and we have the Bayou with emotions and manifestation. So you're going to be overcoming the blockages with your emotions that have been blocking you from manifesting whatever this is that you wanted to work out. Overcoming your emotions that were making you feel depleted and bogged down. It's like you're going to be able to restore yourself and see the beauty in yourself and around you once again in the month of April. And your final card, pile number 2, is success with the key and peppermint. So there's going to be a freshness that's coming in the month of April. You are going to be unlocking new levels to yourself and new levels to your success. Okay, pile 2, so that is everything that I have for you in your reading. What a crazy reading. Let me know if you liked it in the comment section below, and don't forget to hit subscribe before you head out, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. Hello and welcome, pile number 3, to the month of April and to your reading for the month of April. Just a heads up, there is a storm going on outside. It got a little crazy in pile 2, so hopefully it doesn't pick up too badly on the camera here for your pile. But let's see what Spirit has to reveal. And if you're subscribed to the channel already, thank you so much. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss the messages that are meant for you. And we have the 7 of Wands to start you off. I'm going to lay out all of the tarot cards, and then we'll dig into the oracle cards and see what messages Spirit wants to bring through. Page of Pentacles in the upright. 2 of Wands in the center. Spirit is saying duality. Usually the 2 of Wands is talking about a decision or plans, making plans. But let's lay everything out and take a look. We have the Ace of Swords. It's in the reverse. That's interesting that it's next to the 2 of Wands. So it's like you're lacking clarity on something. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Okay. The Queen of Swords is usually... Spirit is saying it like know-it-all. Like she knows it all. She's a know-it-all. She's very confident. She's very sure of herself. She knows what decisions to make. She can make the call. She's a straight shooter, good communicator, but she's in the reverse in your reading in the month of April. So it looks like there is some kind of indecision and uncertainty that we're starting out with here. The 7 of Wands is in the reverse. Page of Pentacles is in the upright. Okay, so you're looking at something. You're looking at the potential of something. It's like you want more information. Don't we all always want more information when we have a decision to make? Like about, are we supposed to move here or move there? What direction should we take in our career, with a relationship, with what to eat that day? You know, you want more information. You want to look at the menu. You want to know what's in there. That's the kind of energy the Spirit is bringing through. But let's take out some of your oracle cards also and really see your messages. So you're looking at something that's unfolding in the month of April. So it doesn't feel like a month of a lot of movement. It feels like a month of thought. And it feels like this decision is really going to be falling back to you. Okay, we have the card Wreath And it says sorrow over a loss. So you could be wondering how to move forward from something. This could be a more serious loss of someone that you love in your life. If that's you, I am sorry that you're going through that right now. Or if it's something that's still affecting you from your past, not knowing how to move forward from a time in your life. But it can also be not the loss of a person, but just, again, the loss of a time in your life, right? Like if you're moving from your childhood into adulthood would be an example. Or moving from your 20s to your 30s, changing decades, feeling that difference, like you're closing a chapter and you're leaving something behind. And it's like there's things to celebrate, but there's also that experience of loss and where do I go now? So this feels like a very personal energy. Like this is maybe not something that other people are experiencing with you, but this is something that you're experiencing internally inside of yourself in the month of April. The Seven of Wands is in the reverse. So it feels like maybe you're not able to set good boundaries for yourself at this time. But I'm also hearing that you're feeling like a beginner in something. And it feels like there is something to do here with numbers and age and time, like how this is affecting you, how you're approaching this. For example, if some of you are feeling like you're older and you're having to start a new career again, feeling unsure on that path, or feeling like you've lost everything that you worked on before. It's like you couldn't defend your position anymore. And now you kind of don't know where to go from here. Okay, we have the Claw. Be careful, do not take risks. So this is about being patient with yourself. So if you're not sure about something, Spirit is encouraging you to not move forward on that in the month of April and to give yourself more time for this to unfold in front of you. They're showing me one of those claw machines, if you've ever seen those, where you can put the money in and then you have the little handle where you navigate the claw that grabs up a little prize, sometimes a stuffed animal or something like that. But most of the time, if you've ever seen one of those and know what I'm talking about, they don't work. Most of the time, you just put your money in and you didn't get anything back. So this card is coming out telling you be careful and don't take any silly risk, because with those machines, and if you're here and you always win on the claw machine, then you're just lucky, okay? You're just lucky. And let me know in the comment section if that's you. But for most people, you know that you're not going to get anything from that claw machine except the experience. But in this case, Spirit is encouraging you to not take unnecessary risk that you have not thought through. So being patient with yourself as your own mind is being revealed to you and kind of restored at this time. Because also, if you're feeling like you've lost something, you could be having a hard time making big decisions right now that can affect your decision-making process, right? And we have the card Boat. It's like someone is taking you across the water. Someone is trying to help you across those deep emotions. But it says money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. So this could definitely be a more serious message tied to that. But also winning. And we were just talking about winning at the claw machine. So it's like something that's very unexpected. Again, I just said we don't expect to win when we go there. So they are encouraging you to not take risk, but at the same time, they're telling you that you might unexpectedly win something. But this is also feeling like additional money coming in. It's like if you're supposed to get a paycheck and you know that, maybe you wind up getting a bonus that you did not expect. Some kind of incentive, something added on, like there's something in front of the ship. It's reminding me of the carrot at the end of the stick. And we have the card November. I feel like if you're in this group, your birthday could possibly be in November, but they're also bringing through like a Scorpio energy. So it feels like your emotions could be really, I want to say really fiery. It's not a fire sign, but I want to say really fiery at this time. And that the fall time could be something that's important to you. or you could have suffered some kind of loss or setback in the month of November since they're bringing that through. So you'll have to take that how that resonates for you. Even though it's a ways away, we're at the top of the year, some of you could be planning for travel in the month of November, especially with the Two of Wands being here, and you kind of don't know about your travel plans yet. So Spirit just encouraging you to take your time with that. I mean, because with the boat, we also definitely see travel. And then we have Kangaroo. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. So that's going to be your takeaway message, pile number 3, is the need to plan ahead. So they're saying don't act right now. Don't move hastily. There's a need to plan ahead. Especially if you're someone who normally does not plan, they're encouraging you to do it a little different this time. And this is so funny. I just said the carrot at the end of the stick. And then we have the card carrot come out. A root vegetable, so that could be something important for you. Also orange, it feels like you're going to be gaining your confidence with this over time if you're feeling kind of on shaky ground or uncertain at this time, because again, you have the Page of Pentacles, so you're looking at something that's building in your material world. So again, it's like planning that travel. It's going to start to come together for you. Right now, it's just an idea, like, yes, I want to go to this place, I want to be a part of that, but then it's going to become real in your reality over time. As you contemplate these things, you'll start to find the place that you're going to stay and how you're going to travel. Are you going to use a car when you get there? It's all going to come together. And we have opportunity or windfall. For some of you within this group, it feels like someone might be offering to pay for your travel somewhere. So it's like, I feel like if you're in this group, you might be a powerful manifester, like you're holding a desire to want to go somewhere or experience something, but it looks like it couldn't possibly work out right now, but you're going to be getting support from the universe on that desire, an opportunity or windfall coming in for you, like someone wants to pay for you to travel there for some reason. Okay, we also have the advice card from Spirit of set boundaries. That's interesting because with the Seven of Wands in the reverse, I said previously that you might be struggling with setting boundaries right now for yourself. And this is the advice from Spirit. There is a duality featured on this card, and it's similar to the Two of Wands, right? So if you're in partnership with someone and they feel like they're pulling you too much, like pulling you in a different direction than what's true for you, Spirit is encouraging you to set boundaries for yourself. Take care of yourself today, lovely. Let yourself set boundaries, say no to that which drains you, and create space within your heart for your needs to come first. These are necessary practices for your well-being and are not selfish in any way. Be wary of anyone who might try to shame you for taking care of yourself. So putting yourself first in the month of April is the advice from Spirit. And this card is meant to represent something that you will overcome in the month of April. And we have pair of shoes, coupling and partnership. So that's really interesting because we see the duality here. You have the Two of Wands. 222 could be a significant angel number for you at this time, or any combination including the 2. I'm actually hearing you'll see the number 2 and then the numbers after it could be a significant angel number giving you direction if you want to look that up in the month of April. Pair of shoes. Shoes get worn in, okay? They're walking you around. It feels like you're gonna have to break free of some old pathway or some old patterns. It's like you're gonna have to put on new shoes. These are pretty shiny. You're gonna be walking a new path. Two of Wands. So you're gonna be overcoming coupling and partnership. Now this could mean a few things. So this could be a person in your life. This could be a business partnership, right? Especially with these shoes. But it could also be a partnership to your family. You're feeling like you have to do things their way. Could be a friendship. Could be a mix of those things. But you're going to be overcoming this in the month of April. So it feels like eventually you are going to have to go your own way. So maybe you're arriving at this crossroads point. And so Spirit is really encouraging you this month to be able to set boundaries for yourself. There's something that's building and growing. Take your time with this, but you are going to be walking in your own path very soon. Okay, and then we also have the card, Don't Give Up, from Spirit, kind of your theme for the month. It's okay that things don't always feel easy and effortless. Some of the best moments in life happen during and after hard times. Keep believing. Yeah, so a little bit of patience required this month, not giving up on yourself, not giving up on your ideas, because again, you have the Page of Pentacles in the upright, and the Two of Wands. You can feel really uncertain at this time, but don't give up. And you're going to make a smart decision, because this is the fox spirit, someone who's cunning, someone who's smart, someone who's fast on their feet, a quick thinker, a lot of insight. Eventually you are going to see the direction you want to move in, and you're going to be able to lock in there, and that's when you're going to experience that opportunity and windfall energy coming through. If you've wanted to be able to make money on something but you haven't seen a way, Spirit is saying there's an opportunity for that coming in as well. And then your final card, pile number 3, with the 3-3 at the top, wholeness. So you will be coming into wholeness. You will be coming into clarity. You will be coming into certainty. The duality that's going on right now is going to fade away, and you will be coming into wholeness with yourself. Again, we started out the reading saying that you might be of two minds right now, but you're going to be coming into wholeness. And when you do, you're going to operate like that fox spirit and be able to have a strong sight on the direction that you want to move in. Okay, pile 3, I hope that is helpful for your month of April. Don't forget to hit like so other people see the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I look forward to seeing you in another one.